Hey guys, how you doing today? I am going to show you some propagations that I took on video. It had to be, I don't know, end of winter. I was trying to find the video. I'll try to find it again before I post this to know for sure. But I had some long vines on my Monstera Obliqua Peru. And we took cuttings of them, and I've had them in this propagation box with a lid on it all this time until about like 2 weeks ago. I took the lid off, gave it another good water with some Super Thrive Foliage Pro for I believe the second time, and this is what they look like. They are doing so well. And the roots, I can see the roots on the bottom. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it or not. But what I'd like to do today is, I got a pot that I have already. I want to go ahead and pot them all up. I'm going to pot them all together into one pot because I don't want to have a bunch of different ones. My mother plant that I took these cuttings from is doing really good. I've got her on a moss pole. But yeah, let's open these up or not open them up. They're already open. I hope this lighting is good enough. I want to take all these guys out of here. So I think I'm just gonna like kind of reach in and yeah. Do it like that. There. Set this over here. But I figured since they have been out for a couple of weeks with the lid open, I had them under one of, I think I had it either under a Barina grow light or my Sansi grow light. I'm not sure. I don't really remember which one it is that I had it under, but they've done really, really well. So I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to start pulling these. First, I think I'm going to get my pot ready. And I'm going to do a little bit of perlite at the bottom. And I'm going to get rid of that cup. I have a tub down here. Get it out of my way. And then get some soil. Oh, I think I just got dirt in my coffee. I hope not. I think what I'm going to do is what I've been experiencing with cuttings that I've been growing in spag, or propagating in spag, is I'm going to leave a little bit of the spag on top for the top layer, and then those roots will continue growing and then grow down into the soil. Because like on my mother plant, or my bigger plant, whatever you want to call it, I have spag on top of the soil on that too, just for a little more moisture and humidity. So I'm going to do that process again. It seems to work well for me. Because then once the roots grow down into the soil, there doesn't seem to be a problem. And my soil is so dry, I'm going to go ahead and water. This is Super Thrive Foliage Pro that I have in here. I'm just going to wet this down a little bit. Since my soil is so dry, we'll set that over here for now, I guess. And I just want to kind of see, because some of these haven't, I mean, there's like starts, little tiny starts of, I'm going to put these back, those ones back in the box. I'm not even going to mess with them today. And then, I want the ones that have the actual leaves on them, like these. And look at this one. Oh, she's even got the little fenestrations already. A few of these do. This one, I'm gonna call it good and just keep it with that one's not doing nothing. Gonna put her back in the box, see if it does anything. If not, no big deal. I don't want like a bazillion of these plants hanging around. I'm gonna see. I don't want to mess around with it too much because these roots are really, really thin. Yeah, I can't really see the roots. This bag is really holding on, so I'm not going to mess with it because I don't want to break my roots all up. But, oh, you can kind of see on this one, a long root going down right here. Whoops. I keep holding my camera. I'm going to move this. There. Is that better? Oh, they didn't look good. That one's not doing anything. It's just starting. I'm going to put that back in the box. I'm just going to lay some spag. I'm going to keep the same spag. Just kind of lay it on top. Oh. Here, let's do it this way. There we go. Just laying spag on the top of my pot. Not real thick. Just enough to lay the roots down in. And then let them grow back down into the soil. And then I'll water them again when there, that looks pretty good. And then these I'm just going to, with the spag, lay them on here. I think I'm going to trim, because some of these are really long. I'm just going to trim them. Whoa. Just lay them down in here. Like that. Come on, cooperate. You might have to lay some spag on top. I can't believe how well these grew. Pretty cool, considering that they were taking so long, and I thought, oh, nothing's probably going to happen. I've heard this plant is really hard to root out, so I really didn't have like a lot of high hopes. But whoops, I want to trim this one. Come on. Sit up, soldier. Just kind of making a little pile here. But the stems I don't want to keep. I'm going to have to lay some spag on top, which is fine, just to get them to sit up properly. I hope I can get them all in here. I should be able to. I hope. This is such a beautiful plant. I haven't had a whole lot of trouble with the mother plant. I've got her like right beside my humidifier in my living room in some pretty bright light. These two are kind of stuck together, so I'm just going to keep them together. I'm not going to, I don't want to rip the roots off. I'm just trimming the ends. I know you guys probably cannot see what I'm doing, but this will be a nice little pot of them. There, that one's not. I'm just going to put her back in the propagation box too. And then later, I'm going to put her back in too. I'm not going to mess with that little one. I want to get the bigger. I think what I'll do is I'll put the bigger leafed ones in. And if there's any tiny ones, that way hopefully I can get them all on here. Yeah, I think I'll be able to fit the rest of these in this pot. Just cutting the long ends off, that's all I'm doing. You're not really missing nothing. It's hard to get my camera at a good angle for you guys to see anything, everything. I'll put some more, putting some more spag on there just to hold them up straight. Yeah, this is going to be super cute little pot of this. And I think what I'll do is I'll put them right back, or I'll put them in my living room with my other plants, since that one's doing real good. I got a spot I can put her real close to the humidifier, so, and she'll get good light there, so it should do just fine, just like the mother plant. That's a cute little pot. I got just, I think, yep, just like 2 more. The rest of these can go back in the prop box, and then I will just go ahead and put the lid back on it. I have been working and working in my plant room. Oh, what a process. I've got a lot of my plants in from the front porch. I still have quite a few out there. I'm waiting on, I've got a plant stand coming for my living room. And we've still got, a couple of nice weeks of weather. Still going to be fine for my plants to be out there, so I'm not in a super rush, but I wanted to get my big plants in while I was in the process of cleaning my plant room. Just go ahead and get them in and get it done and over with. And then that way, if the weather does turn, I don't have to do a mad rush. There. That looks pretty good. We got a couple here that I need to straighten up. And all those little roots will just grow right down into the soil. And it'll have a nice little humidity top on it with all the spag around it. And if I see that it starts acting up, that's cute. If I see that it's starting to act up, I can put like a dome, find something and put like a dome over it. But I think as long as I keep it, keep an eye on it and keep it well watered, keep the moss nice and wet here on the top, I think it'll be fine. I don't think, the pot's not completely wet. The soil, but I think it's going to be fine. I'll water it, check it again in a couple of days, and keep an eye on it. This is what I have left in my box, my prop box. I'll just snap my lid back on, and I'll put them over here under my plant light again. Then I will make a tag for this, even though I know I won't forget what it is, but you never know. But as long as this survives, this is going to make a cute little pot of the Obliqua Peru. Oh, I don't know what just fell off my table, but oh. Yeah, I do. Nothing important. I'm just glad my camera doesn't fall over. But yeah, this is going to make a nice little pot. This will be really cute. And then later, when it gets bigger, I could take it out of this pot and put a moss pole, because my mother plant has a moss pole on it. And it's going up, and it looks like there are roots growing into the moss pole, so I will do the same with this one later. Whenever it starts growing and getting out of hand or whatever, I'll put a moss pole on there and then see how it does. But this will be exciting to watch it grow, and hopefully she does okay. Like I said before, if I see that she's struggling, I'll try to find something to put a top over her, or put her in one of my little propagation boxes that I bought a while back, because there's one that I've only got a few seedlings in, so I can just set her down into that and she will take off nicely. I need to make a tag for it, so Alright guys, that is it for today. I will keep you updated in another month or two and give you an update, show you how she's doing, if she survives. I'm really impressed though that a couple of these have the fenestrations in them already. That is wild. I'd have never thought that they... And I love how the leaves are... A couple of these, you can really see how the leaves are all ripply. Well, they're all like that, but they're so pretty. I love this plant. I'm glad it came down in price. I think I got that plant, my original plant, I think I got it like a year ago or so, but... Alright guys, I am going to let you go, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Peace.